Welcome to the stream, Akimbo family. Whatever time it is, it's early in the morning for me. I see some people from Australia, some people predictably from the United States. So good afternoon, good evening. I'm in the mood for some exciting action because that's what I wake up for every time when I want to cover an ESEA banger. And at least in the context of this matchup, I feel like it's two teams that are very closely matched, and it's on a map that they're both evenly matched up on, which is gonna be our old, our faithful, our trusted, the trial in and of itself, the dunes of Mirage. And you know what, for the heck of it, let's get on to the stabby round. Let's get on to the knife. As it will be the deciding factor on where you get to start. But hey, we did get, at least I did get to check the stats of either teams recently. So all gas, no breaks, coming off a double victory recently. And the plus side of it being that they got bullet dubs on Mirage, where on the other side, Akimbo have been having somewhat of a shaky season. And their opportunity to bounce back here is real, but what's more realistic here is our opportunity to have a banger. So yeah, let's head into the pistol, as it's going to be all gas, no breaks, starting off on the CT side. Wait, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, finally. I think we're back, but not to a very interesting, a hopeful prospect. Taggy needs to pull off a heroic clutch. The flick does not land in the nick of time as Styx strikes back to claw the pistol the way of all gas, no breaks. From the breakdown, I could presume that it might have been a faster play towards B. But hey, at least the good part is we're back on the road, ladies and gentlemen. So I guess we had to take the positives where they come, eh? Talking about taking positives, investments of 3 deagles, so they are looking to inflict maybe a blow or two here. And oh, Laxi lands one across mid. He finds the Heterozukai. Styx gonna be flashed in. Laxi blind as a bat. Given the opportunity though to regress, the nade, the flash sailing on in, and Neo needs to try and recoup on the losses. They're swarming around. Taggy close range with the P250, but can't get much done as it's all left on the Hizza, who tries to make magic with the deagle but cannot find a connection, sadly. And hey, they find 2 kills, so they somewhat prevent the economy of Orgasmo Breaks to grow. And they will force that reinvestment. Now, with the investment of their own, it's looking semi-plentiful. They lack utility in some senses, though. Let's see how Akimbo will make up for it. The early smoke towards Nest. Neo taking early contact and lands a sitter of a shot. Although the fast contact here from lower, they at least end up finding the trade, courtesy of Rizukai pushing underpass with his comrade. Fab needed to find a way to back off. Sadly, that's not a reality. Laxi manages to sneak past jumping Nick, who I'm sure was blindsided. And now with 2 kills in the bag already, Rizukai needs to find the clutch. He's aware that CT could be a possibility. No, he got forced to 3'd. I feel the pain, brother. I feel the pain. But for Akimbo, it's their first round on the board. They have the money here to make the investment on 3. The op. Yep. Out on the playing field. What will Feb be able to find with this? It's going to be a double setup towards mid yet again. Gets the first, goes for the second time at asking, but Neo finds the entry in at A, gets the double. This round turned to be a disaster. No breaks, no hold on the T side whatsoever as Akimbo burst out through mid and Neo sends Daft packing a spawn. Ironically, from Akimbo, that was technically all gas, no brakes, as I didn't see them lift their hands off the W key. Sends the CDs into a pistol, so you'd bet your house that Akimbo would bag around like this. Let's just hope that they're as clinical as we hope that they expect them to be. Sticks. Gonna be staring down the barrel of an AWP. Feb had a small chance to maybe get an opening there. But as soon as that was open, they fell shot. Here's finding the kill on a neck. And Feb with the deagle. Seeing if he can ring it twice. Good shot on Obi. He's taking quite a bit of time, which allows Laxi to close the gap and cut the slack. Only one man lost on Akimbo, so the early hurdles are quickly overcome. And they're at least able to fly with the colors here in the early segment of this first half. Although if they do manage to snag this buy round out of the hands of all gas no brakes, they'll have a real good chance of showing a dominant T side. This time a much more relaxed approach towards mid and a contact play here towards A. Laxi is going to be covering off stairs as his should be clearing under, but Nick still finds the entry, the trade coming in through ramp, and there is resistance offered. However, they walk into the blender as they're not able to time their peaks. A disaster for Akimbo as it leaves Obi with an all to do 1 versus 2. It's going for high ground. Classic Obi. If you know him, this is a signature. Of course, the master. He could sense the darkness, he could sense the clutch. But the prophecy is not to be true. All gas, no brakes, find the equalizer, find the op. And Sticks wins the 1 versus 1. Although their economy is slightly worse for wear. Akimbo, a full reinvestment, but is this where they change things up? Laxi, a brilliant spawn finessed, needs to translate that brilliance to kill, and he could double up. The 4 versus 5 that they hoped for, the advantage heading into the oh so important round, and it's left to all gas no brakes on how they reply. They're already short on not only weaponry but also utility, so their steps are limited and oh so crucial. Neo, the incognito boost, so he has the element of surprise. The trade though from Laxi, the op ring from either side. Rue taking the line through Nest as he hears the digits being punched in, the rotations being called in towards the B site, and the crossfire now being held. It's gonna be contact that's being played here by Akimbo. Laxi not having to deal with Rue. Taggy might even triple up if his timing is good. Gets the second headshot, and the 1 versus 2 not coming true. Akimbo relaxed, reclined, and refined on the post plant, bag the advantage and force the economy of the CT side to crumble. Well, I did say, ladies and gentlemen, we have quite a game on our hands, and we're rewarded for it. Hey, I hope I didn't just jinx us, yo. Nice opener from Obi. Again, it's just pistols that they're up against. So, technically, this is a round that you'd expect them to wholeheartedly win. Obi, again, going for his fabled high ground. Double execution on the A side. Being dabbed all alone with Deagle. Finds one through motor hole, but hey, wait, what? Laxi? Yeah. Interesting, to say the very least. We don't swing that way, I suppose. A very scrappy buy put together now, as we sense the desperation seep into the server. But we don't see the aggression that we expect out of a desperate CD side. Rather, it's seeing if the fight comes to them. Where it's Neo who's gonna take first contact, and he doesn't stand true, although the trade's in at the nick of time. It's gonna be a lot of fights going haywire at the same time here, which could be the deciding factor. Rue was almost in touching distance to see that. But for now, the guys of secrecy held by Akimbo, helping them to secure a little real estate. But the advantage secured for as long as the real estate was, which was momentary. And the 2 versus 3 sure doable, considering that the A side's left for retake. Nick gonna be playing the most conservative position possible, although Obi might still be able to get timing. Tries to go for the tap, has the nade. Mind you, there is no presence towards shot yet, so Obi still could attempt the plant realistically. Smoke gives him cover, and so does his teammate, Taggy. If I'm not wrong, just spotted Nick, who's executed. Taggy, ice trained, so does the trigger. 6-3. Akimbo doubled down on their lead. And this is surely the start of the dominant T side that I jinxed. I was gonna say this is a close game. We're gonna have this to be a neck-to-neck affair, but Akimbo slowly but surely running away with this one. Are we gonna get to see the Deegs take a couple of heads? Hey, these are the kind of rounds that you call out, right? And the game suddenly becomes even. Yeah, CS2 really do be like that. Sticks. Can he see that? Oh! Yeah, just at the corner of his eye. Barely got vision. But a pixel's enough. And Drew trying to go off that same mindset. Taggy gets the kill in towards mid. Traded instantly. Hizza finds the site. And Feb, now with an AK, full health, and a dream. As the 1 versus 2 is fully set up by Akimbo. We've seen them translate this with perfection. So it's going to be a real task for Feb to find both the Akimbo players off guard. Obi getting confirmation. Here's a... Well, apparently waiting for decapitation. Obi quick to the trigger, and hey, 7-3. All gas, no brakes have been vying for this round, as this is their opportunity to fight back in this first half, or what's left of it. And there's still an opportunity for them to recover face and leave a little bit of wiggle room for that second half, but it has to be on the back of the early result that they're gonna get on the back of this AWP. Dabbed, trying to go for the pick. I'd assume the Modesty nade would have been something to wait for. At least the element of surprise would have been there. Now, maybe this would tempt Akimbo to really pump up the pace a notch, and Obi has brilliant timing. Nice movement to get off the box without giving sound. All those ticks. Well aware to the antics. Laxi making way through that room. And oh, the trade's in at the nick of time. That was a awkward fight from Taggy. Akimbo trying to blend her in through that connector, but forcing their way through the utility was so timing reliant, and it's always a gamble if you're going to make that call, which is the downside of that kind of a call, right? Sure, when it's good, you come out looking like you've committed daylight robbery, but a worthy punishment. A nice mid-game though, as they've at least slowed things down, and Neo's given a lot of space and respect to work with. He needs to reverse clear sandwich here. He had all the opportunity to do so, and yeah, his intuition is gonna sadly cost him in this circumstance. 7-4, all gas, no brakes. Now, slowly saving face on the CT side, given another chance to work towards the side of recovery. They have the AWP yet again on Dabbed, so it's gonna go back to where we expect the Modesty nade. What we were hoping for the last time around, although slightly off in timing. An early mid control conceded. Sticks actually forcing the issue with this one slightly. Just edging the smoke. Finds the kill. Still not fallen back as he has support from short. The aggro in through ramp, and they still find it. No! A disaster for Akimbo. Taggy left wondering what the hell just happened to the rest of his team. A brilliant headshot, sure, but needs 4 more from where that came from. There's 4 on the receiving end of that. So a decent recovery here from the CT side. So we head on over to the second half pistol. What do you guys think, chat? What would you predict the scoreline to be at the end of the entire ordeal? I think this could be a 13-10er, you know? It's gonna be the BX. Oh, okay. I like this. The early boost. So he's given the opportunity to cause havoc. He needs to be the guillotine. He needs to deliver. Sidelined, but not distracted. He finds one. And that's the advantage. Although, that's extended. Obi dinked 2 HP. And 2 foes up against him. Spam through the smoke, sadly. All gas, no brakes. Make the call as old as time. And it's gotten them one step closer to the equalizer. Akimbo, after losing the CT side pistol, which is both pistols being lost, go on the triple deeks yet again. If there was anything more Akimbo. I think he spotted the shoulder there. Okay, Taggy. I'm in with the Zeus party. Sheesh, alright. Nice headshot from Ryu. Obi, returning the favor. And that's a free AK, uncontested at ramp. Taggy making his way to his short as well. Neo down to 7 HP, and Obi finds the kill on a palace as well. This is a very doable round now. The AK in hand, he finds another. He's given the opportunity to strike in secrecy, and now leaves Obi with a chance to ace it to win it. The nade sails through, and Dabbed finds the connecting shot to find the equalizer. Oh shit, that could have very well been the ace of the day. And I'm depressed. Dude, you gotta be excited, you know? It's 7-7, dude. Imagine having overtime. Imagine having so many more rounds like this. Hey, you win some, you lose some, dude. That's how the tale goes, right? Gotta believe. Never give up, never what? Alright, so the triple mid presence does Sticks get the timing? They get a little. No helmet. It is a shredder. Dabbed. Being contested top mid. Well held with by Neo. Nick has the bomb. A 1 versus 3 is not out of the realms of possibility. But is this the possibility where it happens? I think Obi just got tailwind of that, and Nick shot in the back of the head. Mercilessly. Just as mercilessly as Akimbo snatched back the lead. 8-7. The economy, for all gas, no brakes, on a downward spiral, and you know what, this actually kind of makes sense. You'd rather fully force up. Are we gonna see the hero AK? No. We get no armor Kek 9. I'm assuming Dabbed is trying to save for an op, so the utility, well timed, will at least make a lot of difference if they're able to force down a plant and maybe take a couple of guns. If I'm not wrong, that's gonna be the window smoke. Taggy lays down the defensive smoke that allows him to play from the backup bench. Walks in the smoke surprisingly, and you'd really not want to do that up against a Tech 9. They lost the man advantage here, Akimbo. Things really aren't going as planned here. The bomb being planted, and Akimbo now on a timer. The tail of the round has certainly turned, and Laxi making the fast play, catches Feb off guard. Laxi doubles up, position and information relayed. Laxi making the run towards Van, and he finds the fourth. It looked scary for a second. Things went haywire. And hey, all things said and done, all gas, no brakes, objective achieved. Laxi, though, coming in clutch big time. And hey, I'm really surprised that Dabbed still doesn't go for a hero AK, because they're really is no justification for not doing damage and not having the chance to convert and be the opener for your team in a round like this. But all things said and done, Akimbo double digits, 10-7, baby. Akimbo do deserve a win, I'm not gonna lie, but we do deserve an entertaining matchup, don't we? Are you not entertained? Well, I'm hoping for, you know, maybe a rebuttal. Neo. Molly towards island. Nate to dispel the smoke. Dabbed. Taking the forward stance. And Neo blindsided. The opener. Here's a perfect opportunity for him to strike back. But this is gonna be a battle of yin and yang towards a... Feb's just waiting for his moment to strike. Laxi not able to land the flick. And Obi needs to feel his way through the void to find himself a little bit of hope and information. And he gets both. He gets a kill as a cherry on top. He's trying to make this a Sunday. But we're past the weekend. Oh. Yeah. He'd win that fight ace out of the week. Sadly, this ain't one of them. Akimbo now on the back foot. The 1 versus 2. Slowly and steadily. Akimbo getting dismantled in a round where I feel like they stretched themselves unnecessarily thin. But hey, it's a matter of mindset. They wanted to try playing for information. They wanted to try playing proactively. It comes at a cost, hey, and you pay for it in rounds like that. They still have the lead. They still have the economy. They have the up on Neo. Although Davd has been finding tremendous value. And what do Akimbo change up here? Neo's pawn is slightly towards ticket, so maybe taking the connector shot would have been viable. Alright, goes back for the molly, so I'm assuming a much more conservative stance from Neo then. Throws out the flash for the early mid-peak. Obi could have very nearly gotten that kill. The molly... No. 50 HP. Alright. Assumed he almost got CS2'd. Nick has to know. And by virtue, so should Davd. Right now, Laxi is at the biggest risk of dying. Alongside Obi, maybe. As Connector has been a big point of contention for all gas, no brakes. Here's just barely making his way back. Laxi. Oh, spots him. But Davd has his number and has his position trained to the T. Alright, smokes. Potentially to aid towards the split A. Again, Connector has been that prime piece of real estate here on the T side. Does it net them gold yet again? The flash all the way from mid. Nick finding the entry in through jungle as he's not gonna beat the lion to roar louder. Hizza drawing the line deep within the sand. And Davd, oh, has his teammate right behind. The 2 versus 2. Time is of the essence. Laxi might just need to play W, although Neo's not able to find the wall bang. Does he find timing? The Scorpion doesn't give it away. He sees the leg. He finds the tag. He finds the bag. 2 HP. The 1 versus 1. Neo looking to be the hero. Sticks. Decapitate him. Holy crap. He was just a pixel away. And now Akimbo down on money. Just a round away from it all being equalized. And hey, I wanted an entertaining game, so I'm happy I got one. Fast run down mid. Laxi. Very nearly finding timing, but hey. No cigar. Nice shot though. By ESEA. That's the only impact done so far, as it's all on an Obi. No armor and a deagle. Here's the footsteps of Sticks. All he's hoping for here is potentially a kill. Might find Sticks off guard here, but hey, not able to land the first blow with the element of surprise, and the equalizer on the board. 10-10. And we wanted to see something different. We wanted to see Akimbo adapt. There's no AWP. They're short on utility. This is where being a little gimmicky, having a little bit of an ace up your sleeve truly does come handy. What do you got, Akimbo? Yet again, a brute force towards mid. Here on the T side. Sticks taking point and taking responsibility off mid. Has delivered substantially on every occasion. Neo finally puts an end to his reign, although he's going to be staring down two barrels, and he does his very best. Akimbo starting to slowly but surely lose control of this game, especially when it matters the most. Taggy down to 69, has the AWP and needs to save this. This op is gonna be the light at the end of the tunnel that Akimbo are gonna be vying for, that Akimbo are gonna rely on to tug them to the finish line. Taggy gets shot in the back as well. Things are looking dire. You never call GG till it's 13, my friend. Let's at least give them that fighting chance. Because Akimbo have given us all the reason to at least put us in that position of fate. Oh no, Neo. Well, at least they're not brute forcing their way through mid this time. The beauty of a game like Counter-Strike is that it's never possible to not fight back. Even if you have inferior weaponry or inferior tools to work with, they're still workable. Can Neo work magic? Beautiful! Nails Nick towards top mid. Equalizes the battlefield and leaves a deafening silence. But all gas, no brakes. Oh! Disgusting! Neo! Sees past the tricks. He won't fall for your illusions. But this B rush, it has a of a question mark behind it. You have the double Deeks up against this. This could be a blender to walk up against. Feb, a kiss away from death. ESEA, alongside Neo, can land that finishing blow. Ring around the rosy. The 1 versus 1. Obi left the clutch. The time to go massive. The time when it matters the most. And when time is of the essence. And when it tick against Dav, he does not call the bluff. He punches in the digits and Obi finds timing. Oh, it's all about who looks where first. Dav, I think Obi just got a mere sniff. Obi finds the head in the clutch. Akimbo, do not bow down. 11-11. What a game, dude. What a game. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, it's not over till it hits 13. Obi, alongside Neo, keeping our beliefs in safe hands. Neo with the AWP has the sniper of his preference. And this round will decide a lot. The economy for All Gas No Breaks is virtually gone. Map point up for grabs. And this deep presence towards B. They're just looking to find one needle out of position and hammer it down to oblivion. And Akimbo just not giving it up. The patience is gonna be key here. The slow and steady walk down mid. The old tactic from All Gas No Breaks. As they look to group up towards short, ESEA having the moment to make history. The flash, well dodged. He needs to make the play work. The AK up close as he's not able to find the head. Taggy playing from all the way back, doubles up as he's not gonna give up. He's not gonna concede. This B side, the defense holds steady, holds strong. Neo continues to sing the song. Obi will find the back turned. And Akimbo on map and match point. All the doubters take that. All you need is one shot, one opportunity. And in the blink of an eye, All Gas No Breaks are praying that there's a little bit of gas left in the tank. Otherwise, they won't need brakes for that car to come down to a screeching halt. And it's gonna be an A-rush to end things. He's seen the head, Obi, the flash, well dodged. Nick, the aggro, taken off him. The reflash onto the re-peak. It's layered aggression. As it's the layered end of this incredible saga. Every round that could have possibly been played, every instance that Akimbo could have been thrown at them, they stood strong in the face of adversary. And whew, we gotta see variety, we gotta see action, we gotta see force buys work. Well, this is what I wake up early in the morning for. And I hope that whatever time it is in the world, whatever side that you cheered for, you enjoyed the game, because either side could go back to the drawing board and they could draw out a million ways this game could have gone differently. But there's no other way that I would have wanted this stream to go. So yeah, good night, ladies and gentlemen. Take care, and do drop a follow to make sure that you're here for our entire journey through ESEA. So I hope that this would have been your, introduction to the Akimbo family, or this could have been your 100th stream, but I hope you enjoyed it. So see you next time. Take care. Good night.